Hey everybody, it's Stormy Iris, and welcome back to more Okami. In the last episode, we had defeated all of our past enemies that we have faced in this adventure here on the Arc of Yamato. In this episode, we're heading up to find Waka in his beam of light. But before you even head up there, this is your last chance to make sure you have everything equipped that you want to now. Because once you go up there, there's no turning back. It's sort of the same way with the Arc of Yamato in general. So right now, my things are as followed. I still have plenty of Godly Charms and Infinity Stones. These are the two I really would like the most. I have plenty of Holy Bones. Could use a few more Exorcism Slips. So I think I'm definitely going to double up and make sure I have enough of those because... Actually, I don't think... the final boss is susceptible to exorcism slips, so I'll buy a couple M's just to be sure. But at this point, this is your last chance to get anything done. Like I said before, you can save and you can go get things done around the world of Okami if you hadn't done previously before heading up to the Arc of Yamato. That's your last chance before boarding the Arc of Yamato. And once you have defeated all the bosses in the boss rush, then that's really your last chance. So, just to show off my last second equipment, everything I have has been upgraded. I have nothing left. This is the loadout I'm going in with. The golden lucky cat, the golden ink pot, and maybe the water tablet. I don't really have a purpose for it. These are basically the two I'm going to be going in with. These are going to be really just going to help me the most. And this is it. Last but not least, the final chapter, or the final page in this story, is right up here. So, without further ado, let's head up. Except not. Okami Matarasu. Just being able to see you with my own eyes, I can't tell you how much joy it brings me. It pains me that I can't remain with you until the end, but I know that you won't let us down. Now I must join the others, but I'll never forget you, and how we used to play in the fields in our homeland. I pray that you will always shine bright, Amaterasu. Man, it feels really surreal to finally be at this point, at the end of our long journey. It feels really weird. Alright, let's get the show on the road. The final battle, already. Anyway, come in here. Alright, so here we go, the fight with Yami. At long last, we've heard so much about this guy from countless other people who have met on this journey. Yami, the absolute ruler of darkness, cannot be touched by mere mortals themselves. It was mentioned by Ninetales to have been the ultimate power. You are basically powerless here. There's not a whole lot you can do. But might as well just attack him while we still can, because all of our brush techniques have been wiped out from us. So the best thing we could do is use dog kung fu. Alright. It was revealed that Waka himself revealed that he'd brought the Ark of Yamato to the Celestial Plane to help the Celestials escape from the darkness. But Yami had been on board the Ark of Yamato during that time. So Yami here, there's not a whole lot that's known about him, minus the fact that he is just the absolute ruler of darkness. So if you have your Infinity Stones, I recommend that you use them at all costs here, because you're going to be using your ink a whole lot here, and I recommend that you do it. So for these giant holes here, fill them in, because you're really going to want to. Okay, come on. Let me fill it in. Come on. Wait, do I have to be closer to it? Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is a little difficult. Okay. Yami is not a pushover. Yami is very strong. I'm just trying to kind of make up for a little bit of the ground here that's been lost. Okay, he's going to do that attack. If you don't clog these holes, then here, these are going to become very, very troublesome for you. So I recommend that you do this. Time doesn't matter here. You just want to get the fight done over with. Wow, he is really aggro. This is the most aggressive I've ever seen Yami. Oh, come on. Okay, so yeah, you're really just going to want to keep hitting on him. Or, that sounds very weird. Oh, okay, you're doing this attack again? Yami, dude. Yami! Gee, oh my, wow, he is just comboing me. Well, I'm glad I bought all these godly charms. Dude, I swear. Okay, come on. Dispel! Dispel! Dispel my powers to me, you jerk. Oh, is he going to? Nope. He's just going to launch rockets at me, of course. Oh, wow, he's actually... Wow, he's never used this many of this one attack before. Get! Yeah. So Yami is quite a weird fight. And not the first time I've ever had trouble with this guy. When I replayed the game again, especially for the Switch version, I had so much trouble with this fight that I actually almost died. Because the holes wouldn't repair like they are now. And on top of that, he wouldn't let up. And falling into a pit doesn't negate or doesn't actually do anything for your godly charm. It actually does full damage. And he's very, very just not lying to it. So we got Rejuvenation. This is our power of, this should be Power Slash, which was our second power that we got from the Cave of Nagi. You retreat Power Slash. Power Slash 3 is going to be your best friend in this fight. So if you have some of the, oh yeah, I'm going to rejuvenate that. If you have Infinity Stones, I recommend that you use them. You can actually negate the rockets here, blast them right back at him. Do a ton of damage to him. I don't think that'll do anything for him. No. Okay. Alright, you're doing this attack again. Yay! Repetitive attacking. Can you do a different attack, please? I guess not, because you're the absolute ruler of darkness. Why would you have to do a different attack? Alright, so Yami's gonna have multiple forms here. I'm just trying to hit him enough to be able to progress into the next phase, because there's plenty of phases for this fight. Yeah, there's not a whole lot known about Yami in terms of like where he is, like what he is in a place of mythology. There's a whole lot of things that reference Yami as being the true dark spirit that is inside every human, but that wouldn't be the case because yeah, I'm gonna back up here just in case he decides to close his gap. Yeah, this is just the part where you just want to keep whacking on him because you really just want to progress this in the next phase. Because like every other fight in this game, it is being graded. But you're just being very aggressive today, good sir. Okay, he's gonna do 2 rockets. Hit him right back at him. Do that, do that. Okay, do more rockets. Okay. Yeah, it's like for every time that okay, next phase. All right, I don't think you can repair these. No. Okay, like I said, having a good amount of Infinity Stones, Godly Charms is a very good thing for this fight. So he's changing form to this phase. No. Okay. Okay, so actually, wait, crap. We don't have that. We don't have that yet. Okay. Yeah, we don't have that yet. So we're equally just screwed here as well. Actually, I think I'm just gonna let him hit me again. Yeah, just do that then, and then just repair it. Because just getting cheap damage is just probably the best way it's probably the best way to describe this fight because Yami will hit you for a lot of cheap damage. So I'm just trying to, come on, spit something out for me, come on. You really just want to hit him enough to where you are going to be able to do a good amount of damage to him. Because basically at this point, that's all we can really do is just try to get our stuff back. I really hope I don't run out of Infinity Stones. I don't think I will need to. I don't think I will. But there is that off chance that... Ow! Yeah, he hits pretty hard when he does hit you, though. Okay, just trying not to suck here. So, this was our 4th one. So this should be... Cherry Bomb? Cherry Bomb, yes. Cherry Bomb was able to help us with blowing up walls, which upgraded to Cherry Bomb 2. And then later on, Cherry Bomb 3, which is what the same thing was before. Power Slash. So once he breaks open like this, just wail on him as much as you possibly can. Rack up your good godly combo, of course, as well. Rack it up with some other combos as well. Really, really nice just to get the maximum amount of damage. So I don't think Yami is susceptible to exorcism slips. Okay, so he's going to spit out this next one. So this should be Lily Pad, if I remember correctly. It should be Water Lily, because I believe that was the next one we got. Water Spout, nope. Okay. And so yes, whenever he goes into his flaming attack, take Water Spout right onto him. That will force him to open up. Next one. This one should be Water Lily, I think. Yeah, I think so. I forget the order we got these in because it's been so long. This one is Crescent. So this one allowed us to transform, or allowed us to change it from day to night at any point we want, which was useful for progressing days into night when we needed it most. This is a new attack I haven't seen before. Pretty cool. Alright, come on. Open up. Okay, you're gonna do that. Water Spout. Of course, once you unlock once you get these back, you're gonna be able to get their extra powers as well. Yeah, I'm actually doing this a lot with Okay, so yes, this is the part of the fight where you're really just gonna wanna do that. I believe you can use if I can get a good spot on this. Maybe? Yes. You can negate his fire attack right there with a Water Spout. Of course, we're gonna want to just attack him a bunch. You're more likely just gonna be doing better attacks with melee rather than just doing it with your brush techniques. Okay, you're not gonna be opening up. No. There's this is oh wow, you're doing this attack again. Ouch. Yeah, you got me. Yeah, you got me. All right. So you're gonna shrink back into that form. He's almost done. I believe you can slash him to progress to a new phase. Nope. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to attack him. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna try to transform here. Really? Okay, come on. He's really close to the last phase or next phase. Come on, Amaterasu, jump! Wolf jumping powers. Ouch! Come on, Amaterasu. Get up there. Jeez. Okay, one more power slash and that should be it for this phase. One more power slash and that should be it for this phase. Jeez, okay. Not a whole lot to talk about with Yami. Each form does represent something. I think I know what this form is. I don't like this form. I'm going to do that right now. Yes. Okay, so this is his slot one. Okay, so you're really going to want to slow down time here. Okay, maybe not. Okay, just power slash. So based on the attack that you get, you're going to be basically be getting something from it. Okay, so slash that back at him. Okay, we're gonna want to do this again. Do that. So yeah, so you're really just gonna want to be hitting his attacks back at him. If you remember from something like from Lechiku Nechiku, this is basically the same exact thing. Except he's really susceptible to his own damage here. So I'm going to slow down time. Never mind, I can't. I forgot. I don't have Veil and Mist. Okay, once you get that, he is fully susceptible to damage now. And with that, he's going to allow us to get our next one. I'm not even going to try to guess this one. I'm just going to let it go. Alright, Gale Storm, which had allowed us to create giant gusts of wind that could negate fire. Really cool ability. Got it again. Really, really nice. Yeah, so some of these phases can go really quickly. Some of them can just go super slow. It also really just depends on how like really good RNG that you get for this fight. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a really good thing to say for this fight. Just I don't know. Just trying to. Okay. Actually, wait. What am I doing? I have it right here. Oh crap. All right. Of course, if you have the solar flare equipped like I do, then you're going to be able just to use fire whenever you please. I'm going to go here. Do that. Getting another ability. Jeez, they're just handing this out like candy. Alright, so our next ability should be, if I remember this correctly, Catwalk? I believe. Veil of Mist. Yep, this is what this one is. So, with Veil of Mist, we were able to control time and make time slow down whenever we needed it to. So, also, we're going to be getting some praise, oh, crap. Like I said, remember, Power Slash is very susceptible to him. He is going to get hit by his own things. Whoa! Whoa, that was a lot of damage. Okay. Just trying to focus here just so I can get this fight done pretty well. Because like most other fights in this game, you are graded. Okay, and now? Okay, no, it's going to be a weird one. Okay. Try to Power Slash that quickly just so it all hits him at the same time. Try and do cheap damage to him. Okay. Of course, Gale Storm is very good for this. Or not, because it doesn't like to work. There we go. Do that. Hit those back at him. Do some cheap damage. Okay. So I believe we've got all the ones that we can from him for this one. So we're going to do this. Or not, because we did the thingy. Okay, so based on what you get, he can give you ink, he can give you solar units, or he could just straight up attack you with some of the things that you get. It's a really, really good combination of all of our abilities here. Something I will praise this over Zelda, that it actually makes a lot of things useful. So his next form should be, yes, the automated one. So this one, this form kind of sucks. If I'm gonna be perfectly honest, yes, we can't even do anything in this form because we don't have the ability for it yet. So this one, I believe he can. Oh wow, he is very, very, very upset. Okay, so this one. This one, yeah, I believe this is about trying to just try to do enough damage to him. If you pee him off, he'll start launching rockets. Oh, whoa. Yeah, I really want to get out of that one. We're going to get it out of dodge for that one. We're getting really low on this. I don't know. Remember for this phase. Yeah, because you need thunder for this. And we don't have thunder ability yet. Okay, come on. Do something. I think, yes, if you power slash him enough, then you're going to be able just to go up and attack him. That's how you want to do it. Or you just mess with him enough. Okay, so here we go. Yes, he's going to give us our next ability, which should be Catwalk. Catwalk allowed us to climb up walls and be able to use Catwalk when there's a cat statue. Yes. So when he decides that he's going to light the whole place up, which he might do here in a second. There are items here if you want to get up and get some cheap items. Whoa! Okay. I believe he will still attack you even if you're up here or not. There's some really cool items up here if you need a golden peach. If you just need a quick revive. I have no idea what the hell is going on here. I'm gonna get out of dodge here. Because I know, yeah, he's gonna get very aggressive basically after this point. I'm just trying to do some cheap damage to him. Whoa. There we go. Do some extra damage to him. Of course, doing melee attacks in the air is a very good strategy. Jump out of the way. This is a very intense fight. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's not like a lot of bosses that will just attack you. He will actually try to home in on you to physically attack you. Okay, can you do something, please? Yeah, this one you really need to be quick on because he'll only allow his thing to be open for so long. But I didn't even have time to attack. Merciless do a lot more damage. Jerk. Alright, so this one should be our next ability, which should be Thunderstorm, yes. So now we have the ability to use lightning, and we were able to upgrade it to where we can make lightning at our own will. For anything that produced lightning, we could attack. Come over here, attack Yami now. I believe he is susceptible based on which form he's in. No, that didn't really seem to do a lot of damage. I don't think he's vulnerable to anything. Oh, he is. I didn't even realize that, actually. I didn't know he was actually fully susceptible to that. I didn't think he was. Okay, so this one, I believe, should be Blizzard, our last ability, which we got from Walku's Shrine. So try to attack him. Try to progress to this next phase. There we go. Zap him. Yeah, I have plenty of these things, so I'm going to use them. Yeah, I'm just trying to progress this fight a lot faster. Because at this point we have all of our stuff back. Yeah, you just need to progress through this fight. So yeah, using them. So that's it. So it seems. Alright, with the last phase of Yami, he's going to be throwing out everything that he has at us to try to stop us. The room is dark, so let's make it bright with the sun, which is our natural born power as Amaterasu, goddess of the sun. So, that moment right there, that is very reminiscent of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, which is why I love this ending a whole lot more, because that was just so reminiscent. So, at this point, this is where you should be pulling out all the stops to try to make your effort the most while. Okay, so, Yami, he's going to be very aggressive at this point in the fight. So, okay, yeah, he's really going to be aggressive. So, if you want to call him out again, make the sun shine. This is the darkness's weakness. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Try to launch his own attacks back at him. He's going to try to create a whirlwind to stop us. Let's negate it with our own. Gonna try to make meteors fall down, so let's slash them back at him. This is where everything comes to its end. We cannot lose. Yami, please, let me attack. Here we go. I'm gonna increase my godly charm again. Or on my godlyhood. You are able to hit him here, but his main weakness is really going to be his eye, or the little core that he has. Of course, hit everything back at him. Do that little extra damage. I believe at some point, ouch, he is going to try to make the room go dark again. Which is really going to be his weakness. He's going to do that. This is going to be one of his powerful attacks. Double jump will definitely be able to aid you in this. So at some point, he should try to make the room go dark again. Of course, hitting him enough is a very good idea as well. He's going to try to fake us out. Won't let him. Okay, yes. This is where he makes the room go dark. First, we're going to look up to the sky, draw the sun. This is weakness. At this point, what? Camera. We want to rail at him. Do as much damage as you possibly can. Of course, he's very susceptible to exorcism slips. Use him like you don't have him. What the hell? Okay. Camera, please. Whoa! Okay, I'm trying to deal with the camera here. It's being very, okay, he's gonna try to destroy the platform. We do launch his lightning balls at us, but we're cool. We can just negate him back at him. Some cheap little damage. I'm gonna put my godly charm back up. I believe if you use an exorcism slip, yes, it still does damage to him. So yeah, use him like you don't have him. He's very susceptible to him. Maybe he's gonna try to fool us. Well, that's Golly Charm. Another exorcism slip. You just use them. And nothing better else to do with them. One more. Nope. And that is it. That is Yami. Just making sure that my microphone actually is recording. That is Yami. Defeated once and for all. Pretty cool boss. And I would compare him to something like Gygus from Earthbound. Because there's not a whole lot that's known about him. He's just a very mysterious character who only really appears after the second chapter in the game. And is a very big prominent figure in the series. But not a whole lot is known about him. But that is Yami defeated at long last. We have taken back the celestial plane. And the Ark of Yamato too, I suppose. Oh, Amaterasu. It's always that dog. That dog in her that makes me enjoy her character so much. Because, like, I don't know if I've pointed this out in the series, Amaterasu, even though she's a goddess, she still has that dog instinct in her, and it's really cool to mix those two together. Fantastique, Amaterasu. What a long and winding road it's been, eh, ma chérie? But at last, our arch nemesis, Yami, the Dark Lord who brought darkness upon the land of mortals, has been annihilated for all eternity. I must say, I was really surprised by your little bouncing friend. You couldn't have done it without him. That was the arc that I was telling you about with Isun, that he would have his redemption at the end. That tickles. Down, heel, you're gonna lick me to death. Well, Amaterasu, time to embark to even stormier seas. Making the world a better place is never easy. You must return to the celestial plane and set things in order. Only then you can usher in a new age of peace in the mortal world. Our journey is far from over, ma chérie. And I love this. The thing about Waka, I didn't understand this the first time I got it. It only took like a couple of recent playthroughs of the game until I realized that he is of the Moon Tribe with all this advanced technology, so that's where the UFO actually came in. I didn't realize that when I played through the game the first time. Now, full speed ahead. First stop, the Celestial Plane. And you can see all the areas that we've been to in our journey. You can see Ezofuji, the twin volcanoes, or the twin mountains, I believe is what they call it in an area. And the symbol of the Moon Tribe, also Yami symbol. We're heading off. And that is Okami HD, but I preferred to at least call it Okami because it was a little bit easier, a little bit less weird to say, nonetheless. Now, I am going to be doing bonus videos for the series as well. The Path to the Heaven, hey? The Path to Heaven, eh? Kind of sounds like fun. Remember what I said the first time I met you, Ami? There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. So I'm going for a ball, and there's no way you're going to stop me. I'm going to pull out all the stops and inspire people's faith in you. You're going to have more believers than you know what to do with. You'll see. Until then, take care of yourself, you big furball. I am going to be doing bonus videos for Okami. A lot of things too, a lot of the bonus things that I didn't do during the series, such as the Devil Gate Trials, the Super Boss, that is the Canine Warriors. Those are going to be done on stream. I plan to do those on stream just to make sure to cover all of those. I am going to be doing a 99 bead guide because you do get the 100 bead from being in the game. I'm going to be covering where all the rest of the beads are. Some of them are that you will be getting from things like the Devil Gate Trials, the Canine Warriors, Super Boss, things like that. A lot of other things I'm going to be covering as well between now and anything bonus videos for Okami is going to be done like that. I am going to be covering some of the bonus aspects that you get from being in the game as well in the bonus videos. But for right now, I get to talk about the project, how I thought of it. When I first did Okami, it had been a while since I fully played through the game, because the last time I played was on the PS3, and that was such a long time ago, which was the HD port, or the HD remaster for the PS3, was the last time I played, and that had been like years ago, and it really took until a very recent playthrough of the game that I started after, or before I started this series as a whole, and then played through between while I was working on the series as well. I played through the game again fully just to refresh my memory as well, and then continue with this series that I fully found a lot of the passion that I had for this game. This is one of my favorite games. In some aspects, I do believe that it is better than Zelda. In some cool aspects, it is better than Zelda. I like the story, that it's all connected under one big umbrella. This entire story is, and there isn't as many collectibles. Well, there's a lot of collectibles if you go for like the stray beads, but like things seem like the sun fragments. They really weren't too overbearing. There was only like 15 of them, And like much like Zelda, there were only three. There was three to create a new sound fragment, which kind of lowered it, which made it like going around getting praise to upgrade your stats made it a lot bit easier because stats were really just or praise was just handed to you like candy. So it really did make going away, and it really didn't punish you for going out of your way to go see certain things in the game, or getting certain side quests done. Of course, some things in the game were only accessible after certain story elements have been done. A lot of this game is very good, and they are working on a sequel. There's a sequel that's being worked on right now by the people who did Okami. They were like, yeah, we're going to do, because all the huge amount of acclaim, the praise, the recent amount of a recent huge spike in players who play this game, especially with the release on the Nintendo Switch, they officially confirmed that they were going to be working on a sequel for Okami. This is where a bit of confusion comes in. I've seen a lot of it for Okami, because there is an ideal sequel game. It is Okami Den, which is supposed to take place 9 months after the events of this game. I foresee, if you've ever seen something like The Lion King, like The Lion King like 1.5, or Kingdom Hearts 1.5, that's kind of like what I see with Okami Den, because it sort of still takes place at the same time this game. It's just a whole lot of weird time travel. I plan to talk about that Okami Den more in a separate video, rather than try to squeeze it at the end of this episode. I plan to cover that one all in another episode. Some things I do like about this game. The bosses were very cool. I like that they were super spaced out, that they weren't like, oh, you go to this place and then this place. Like, it wasn't like a huge linear dungeon style game like The Legend of Zelda is. You still have that very cool open world aspect of the game. There's a bunch of really cool enemies. I think that this game thrived on the enemy types that there were. I think that some of the bosses were really unique, and some of the boss style enemies, like the Cannon Warriors, were really cool in their own contained little thing. The gods, the brush techniques, I think is a really cool thing over Zelda. Now, I do say that Zelda games are still superior. I just think that this game does topple over Zelda, or just rises over Zelda in some aspects, being like you still use all your techniques, even at the end of the game. Once you get them, you still use them throughout the game. I think that's a very, very good aspect of the game. The characters were very, very cool. I liked a lot of the characters. Their motives, like Susanoo, Oki, and some other things as well. I definitely do like a lot of those characters, which I think is very, very cool. The project, I'm very glad I was able to work on this when I started it. Oh, the screen went dark because I wasn't actually active on the screen. It's one of those tales. Well, then I'd say that's enough storytelling for today. The story contains the hopes and dreams of many fine people. Keep it close to your heart and cherish it. What's that? You want to know why I alone know this tale that no one knows? You listened to the whole story and never figured it out? You missed the whole point. Jeez, what's wrong with you? I suppose I'll have to tell the whole story all over again. You'd best learn to show my brush the respect it deserves. The snowplows. Anyway, I'm tired. Let's call it a day. If you're eager to hear more, I can tell you the rest of the story some other time. Until then, do your best to live up to the heroes I told you about. It's time to roll this scroll up and give it a title. Okami Amaterasu's Adventure. Come back again, okay? Come back again, okay? So, there's a whole... Until next time... And it's going to show some of the credits that went behind Okami HD in itself. Some of the extra developers, some of the software engineers behind Okami HD, and it's some of its ports as well. Because a lot of really cool history went into Okami. It really, really cool. I suggest if you've never heard some of the history behind it, definitely go check out a video for it. It's a whole lot that I couldn't be able to explain. it went through a whole lot of developmental stumps, progressions, and this was the final product, which came out very, very good. But there's a whole slew of theories on who is the narrator of the story. My personal belief that it's Ishaku, because it would make sense because he's lived through a lot of this sort of thing. And eager to learn more, but I'll tell you the rest of the story some other time. That is Okami Den. That, of course, that game takes place sort of 9 months in the future, but also at the same time. Those are all the people who worked on the port for this game, as well as the HD remaster. And wow, it's very weird to be at the end of this game. This was my longest series on my channel, being 52 episodes, plus 53 videos, 52 episodes, because you had to include the story intro there, and plus anything extra. The main story was 53 videos, 52 episodes, 53 videos, including the story intro. And I tried my best to be able to keep a lot of the episodes interesting, where, no, I didn't, lollygag for some episodes. I tried to get a lot done, but I feel like I did a good job. And I did perfectly on that fight? What? Alright, so this is the result screen. Days past 48, save 69. 69. This is where you're graded. That's 0. Perfect. Enemy defeat. No! No! I think I ended up getting the same number on my last playthrough as well. If you were to defeat all the enemies, or enough enemies, you'd get another karmic transformation. That's going to be covered in the bonus video where those come into. This is some bonus stuff. I got some gifts from Yusun. Karmic Transformer 1, 2, Karmic Returner, Stray Bead, Karmic Transformer 3, Transformer 5, we would have gotten Transformer 4 if I would have gotten the one thing. Karmic Transformer 6, 7, 8, 9, that's it. You can save the game here. The save file will be used to start your new adventure. Saving to a new file instead of overwriting is recommended. Would you like to save the game? Of course. And this is actually really, really cool. I like this. Start from the beginning. Those sparkles means it is a New Game Plus. New Game Plus, I'm kind of choosing whether or not I want to do like a style like I did for Luigi's Mansion with my series for that, where I did the main game, the normal mansion, and then do the hidden mansion on its own series. I'm sort of planning to do the full story again, but in New Game Plus, to show what happens in that. But of course, that anything else from that is going to be covered in the bonus video. But with that is the end of Okami. We've come a long way, and I'm glad the series turned out how it did. So, at long last, here's your hint for the next series, because I've kind of been tweeting out some hints on it on my Twitter. Of course, my Twitter is StormyIrisHD. If you want to go head over there to see what I'm tweeting about, especially when it comes to series like Okami, the next series that I'm going to be doing. So here's your hint. It is a game that I've covered on my channel before. It is a game that I feel that I haven't been able to give a whole lot of light to. And again, it's one of my favorite games. So over time, expect some bonus videos for Super Mario Galaxy 2, Okami HD, and maybe some other things that I haven't covered on my channel considering bonus videos. Luigi's Mansion 3 is coming at some point. I have to re-record the entire episode for Luigi's Mansion 3. But the bonus video for that is coming soon. I might change up the style I wanted to do it for. I don't know. But Luigi's Mansion 3 is coming. I promise. I'm not gonna, put it off for a whole another year. Luigi's Mansion 3 is coming. Super Mario Galaxy 2. Okami HD. Those are the big ones that are coming. So, thank you for watching. I'm StormyIrisHD. And this was Capcom's Okami HD for the Nintendo Switch. I'll see you guys next time for a new series, new beginnings. See you guys then.